I'm doing great, man. I'm doing great. Wonderful.
Good. Well, we're glad to have you back. We'd like to hear about your former experience here and what your thoughts of and your feelings of us bringing it back now that cannabis has finally reached a state of legality.
You got to take it real easy in the beginning because of obviously because there's a lot of people still have that stupid mindset. But in the meantime, being cool is not hard to do if you don't have to worry about being arrested. So
Yeah, that's right.
that's the plus. That's a plus.
We have a push for caregivers and trying to keep them in a valuable state in this industry. So we're working.
Yeah, my theory has always been, when they passed the medical marijuana, I said that's all we need. We don't need the recreation rules. Because when all marijuana is used is medical in one form or another. Whether you go to a rock concert or you play basketball or you're in the Olympics or you're studying to be a doctor or you're just a hippie, living in the woods, it's still medical. And eventually we will vote in the right people that will see pot for what it is. Right now, there's too many people thinking they want to treat it like alcohol. They want to treat it like cigarettes. They want to treat it like everything but what it is. And this miraculous, beautiful medicine. And it is a medicine.
Yes, yes. Well, thank you very much for that. So where do you think that the caregivers, um, where do you think there's a good place for them in the recreational world? So here in Michigan, they're currently trying to exile and completely collapse the caregiver motto. I think there's still a value for caregivers to be able to medicate their very specific patients because sometimes that's your mother or your father, and we should have that right. What do you think is the best place?
Yeah, well, what they're trying to do is eliminate the tax breaks that the medical people have, and just put it under one umbrella and just say, the hell with everybody. Well, it's like the handicap parking. Not everybody should have a handicap parking, but the people that do should be respected and honored and treated with dignity. And so that's the same thing as the people that need their marijuana medicine. I'm quite sure there's a lot of people that would gladly give up their medicine if they could walk or if they could talk or if they could, function normally like a healthy person. But they can't, and so therefore, when the feds or whoever tries to lump it into a recreation thing, because then they have more control over it.
Right.
They don't have any control over medical marijuana. And they have so much control over the thing. But what we have to do is fight them with the legal tools that we have.
Yeah.
And we have to get the legal people behind it. We have to start kicking ass and taking names. We got to start doing.
Yeah, absolutely. And a large group going up to Lansing September 15th for the caregivers. Currently, there is a group petitioning against caregivers to abolish it. And we want to stop that for now and be able to come to the table, like you just said, in a bureaucratic manner and come to, a reasonable outcome for this.
That's what we have to pick it and find the best legal minds in the business.
You know anybody good in Michigan?
Me, there's so many of. Well, I'm talking about in Michigan. and finding the legal minds that are connected to people that have problems, medical problems, you know, so they have some skin in the game. And so we got to connect with these people, organize it, and then attack the problem on a two-pronged basis, uh, be it legally and with publicity. You know,
Sure.
just out the people that are trying to hurt the people in the medical community, because that's what we are. We're in a medical community, and like I say, all marijuana use is medical, whether you want to believe that or not. You know,
Correct. Yep.
because I met many people, they don't like pot. Why? Because it makes them dizzy. It makes them hungry. It makes them blah, blah, blah. You know? So these are the people that, you know, if you want to, you know, do your own thing, but don't get in our way. You know, don't be trying to put your values onto us, you know, because we have our own problems, and so we will get our way, just like the 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 people in wheelchairs and got the access, you know, the handicap access. You know, they're before every building. You know, they didn't care, give a shit about people in wheelchairs. They would just, you know, build scares and elevator, you know, just
Right.
not even think that people couldn't get around with, you know, without help. And now that's all changed. We have handicap parking. Now we're going to have the same respect in the marijuana community, and we'll get it. And the way we get it is by enlisting powerful, famous people like myself, and 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 the legal people and the politicians. You
Right.
know, we get the politicians on our side, and then because we have the medical law passed already, and
Right.
then pass the recreation. Do whatever you want to do with recreation, but don't touch our medical the medical access that we fought so hard to get, and they wouldn't
Yeah.
have had recreation had it not been for medical.
No, you're absolutely right.
This has been a real stoner event. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you.
Pure stoner. Okay, guys, I'll see you. I'll see you very shortly.
One more time for Mr. Fun Guy. One time, everybody.